Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following taps into one of the deepest aspects of human nature, the need for belief, purpose, and belonging. This law teaches that the most effective way to gain power over people is to exploit their desire for meaning, certainty, and something greater than themselves. By positioning yourself as a figure who can fulfill this need, you create not just followers but fanatical believers. Individuals who will go to great lengths to serve your cause without questioning your motives or authority. The foundation of this law is the recognition that people crave belief systems. In times of uncertainty or confusion, individuals seek out something or someone to give them clarity and direction. They want to be part of something larger than themselves, something that offers a sense of purpose, security, and identity. Whether it's a religious faith, a political ideology, or even a charismatic leader, people are drawn to figures or movements that promise to make sense of the chaos of life. To play on this need, you must first present yourself as a leader who has all the answers. Position yourself as someone who possesses secret knowledge, unique insights, or a vision for the future that no one else can provide. This sets you apart from the masses and elevates you to a status of near mystical authority. When you speak with absolute certainty and confidence, as though you are channeling a higher power or have access to a grand truth. This confidence will make others doubt themselves and trust in you, believing that you possess wisdom beyond their own. Creating a cult-like following is about more than just providing answers. It's about cultivating a sense of exclusivity and belonging. People want to feel like they are part of an elite group, one that is united by a shared belief in a leader or cause. To achieve this, you must create an us versus them mentality, where your followers feel special, superior, or chosen compared to the rest of the world. This helps foster loyalty and cohesion, as individuals feel they are part of a movement that transcends ordinary life. Whether it's through special rituals, symbols, or language, creating the sense of belonging is key to maintaining their devotion. Another important aspect of this law is the manipulation of people's emotions. Humans are emotional beings, and they are often driven by their feelings more than by logic. As a leader, you must tap into their deepest emotions: fear, hope, love, and especially fear of the unknown. By doing so, you make yourself indispensable to them. Offer them a future they can believe in, but also remind them of the dangers and uncertainties they will face without your guidance. This dual approach, offering both hope and fear, ensures that they remain committed to you, believing that only you can save them from the darkness. To create a true cult-like following, you must also become a larger-than-life figure. Cult leaders are not seen as ordinary people. They are seen as extraordinary, almost divine beings who are above the rules and conventions of normal society. To foster this image, you must embrace mystery and distance. Be elusive, making it difficult for people to fully understand you or pin down your true nature. The more enigmatic you are, the more people will project their fantasies and desires onto you, elevating you to a status far beyond that of a normal leader. However, to avoid suspicion and skepticism, you must also mix in elements of humility and accessibility. Appear, at times, as though you are just like them, an ordinary person with extraordinary insights. This duality, where you oscillate between being relatable and untouchable, creates a psychological bond that is difficult to break. People will feel a deep connection to you, but they will also revere you, believing that you are unlike anyone else they have ever known. As your following grows, it's essential to maintain control over their beliefs and actions. This means continually reinforcing their dependence on you and your vision. Regularly offer new revelations, new prophecies, or new ideas that keep them invested in the movement. Keep their faith alive by showing them tangible benefits of their loyalty, whether through personal rewards, access to special information, or the fulfillment of promises. At the same time, keep the ultimate goal just out of reach, so they remain striving toward it, believing that salvation or success is always just around the corner if they stay devoted to you. Another tactic for deepening people's belief in you is to encourage acts of devotion and sacrifice. When people make sacrifices for a cause, they become more committed to it, as they do not want to believe their sacrifices were in vain. By asking your followers to give up something valuable, whether it's time, money, or personal comfort, you increase their emotional investment in the movement. The more they sacrifice, the more they will convince themselves that your leadership is worth following, since admitting otherwise would mean facing the painful truth that they were misled. It's also important to create an internal narrative within your following. Craft a compelling story or mythos that explains their purpose, their mission, and their connection to you as their leader. This narrative should be simple yet powerful, giving them a sense of destiny or cosmic importance. Whether it's the promise of salvation, the pursuit of an ideal, or the belief in a coming revolution, this story binds your followers together and gives them a clear sense of direction. They are no longer wandering aimlessly in the world. They are part of something significant, and you are the one leading them toward that greater future. To maintain control, you must also keep dissent and questioning to a minimum. This doesn't mean ruling with an iron fist, but rather subtly discouraging critical thinking by framing any opposition as disloyalty or betrayal. Create an environment where doubts or questions are seen as personal attacks on the group or on you as the leader. Cultivate an atmosphere of unwavering loyalty and conformity, where those who question the group's beliefs are ostracized or shunned. By doing this, you protect your leadership from being undermined by internal challenges. However, it's important to recognize that not everyone is susceptible to this kind of manipulation. There will always be skeptics or people who see through the facade. Instead of fighting these people directly, simply exclude them from your circle. The focus should always be on those who are open to belief, who are searching for meaning, and who are willing to submit to your leadership. By targeting the right followers, you create a strong, cohesive group that is bound together by a shared belief in you and your cause. Ultimately, Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following is about understanding the psychological vulnerabilities of human beings and using them to your advantage. People want to believe in something, and if you position yourself as the answer to that desire, they will follow you with unwavering devotion. By cultivating a sense of purpose, belonging, and mystery, you can create a following that not only supports you, but also defends you, obeys you, and sacrifices for you without question. This law, when used effectively, allows you to build a power base that is nearly impossible to dismantle, as it is rooted in the deepest needs of the human psyche.